3 years. 3 years. It's been 3 years since I last uploaded a video. And if you know who this guy is, then you'll know the content that's going to be following shortly. It's Magic: The Gathering. I've not actually uploaded any content for Magic: The Gathering in the channel before, but I have been playing this game for the last 20 something years. And I absolutely love this game, and I've recently gotten back. Been playing it on and off since revised fourth edition, but mostly been playing a lot of Commander lately. Set that's out now is Core 2021, but I got back in again early this year, round about, I guess, when Theros just got released early in the year. Then I did a bit of Ikoria. But now I thought I'd go out to my LGS and then pick up the core set, which came out a month ago, I think. We're still waiting for the latest Zendika Rising. I've already pre-ordered the set booster box, which I think is going to be quite interesting. Very different from these booster packs. So I really like that Wizards is changing. The format a bit with what they're selling with these packs. So it's kind of in between the booster pack and the collector pack. So really excited to see the contents of the set boosters that they've created. But anyway, let's just get into it. So this is a pre-release pack, Core 2021. The LGS part of the promo is you buy the pre-release pack and then they give you 3 boosters. So we'll be opening this up today and seeing if we can get the chase mythics and rares. The fairy is the face of this core set, so hopefully we get a Teferi. So we'll see. So I'll just put that aside first, and let's just get Teferi. Hopefully we get him up. So contents of the pre-release pack. This is our promo card, Shacklegeist. So that's what we get there. Actually, if you look at that art, it's a ghost with a big padlock. And if you know how to open padlocks, all you need is just 2 wrenches to get that open. I've actually done that the other day. Quite easy, quite cool. Okay, let's set that aside. So the contents is, I think you get one of these, I guess you can use this as a divider. Okay. You get a spin down life cycle, which is weird because this is Ixalan, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that's the symbol for Ixalan, but I don't know why they did put that there, or maybe they do. And then I guess this one is just your how to play guide for the newbies, but we ain't newbies, so let's just get right in and crack the packs. So we've got 9 packs to crack. I guess we'll start first with the ones that came in the pre-release pack, and then we can have a look at the 3 extra ones that the local game store gave us. Let's put this knife away. We want to cut ourselves. So yeah, so the first thing we see, Shacklegeist. Flying, Shacklegeist can only be blocked by creatures with flying. Tap 2 untap spirits you control. Tap target creature you don't control. 2/2, 2 to cast. Okay. All right. So pack 1. Where the hell are the things here? I haven't opened a pack in ages. There we go. Okay. Alright, so we got your bird token. Forest. So the rare, okay, so this is actually printed backwards. You get the rare slot card first. Mind Maze Tome. 2 to cast, put a page counter on Mind Maze Tome. Scry 1, put a page counter on Mind Mage Tome, draw a card. If there are 4 more page counters on Maze Mage Tome, exile it. If you do, gain 4 life. Okay. Got a Witch's Cauldron, Trader's Greed, Twin Blade Assassin. Actually, this card is a creature on a Molder Vine that Golgari enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, draw a card. I think it's a Molder Vine Reclamation effect. remember correctly. Warden Battlements, Mask Blackguard, Frost Breath. Actually, if you had a black card, you could call that Bad Breath. Okay, sorry, that's a bad joke. Run Afoul, Silent Dark, Alchemist Gift. Check out the art on that. Okay. All right. So pack 1, not that great. We got a Mind Maze Tome for the rare, and a few other cards there. So yeah, so lately I've just been playing a lot of Commander. That's the thing that's just been keeping me preoccupied now during this lockdown. Let's just put the rare in the back, so at least we can lead up to that. Oh, missed it up. Okay, so I've got the rare right away. Teferi's Ageless Insight. For the cast, legendary enchantment. If you would draw a card, except the first one you draw in each of your draw steps, draw 2 cards instead. So pretty cool for a blue deck. Might jam that in one of my decks. Jeskai Elder, Indulging Partisan, Weaker of Waves, Wall o' Runes, Hunter's Edge, Teferi's Protege, Field Imp, Honorary Dino. What is that? Honorary Dilophosaur. Lots of dinosaurs coming out now. Vitalize, Thrill of Possibility, Cancel, good old counter spell, Valor Steed, and we got a foil, Unleash Fury, double the power of target creature until end of turn. Look at that smack. Man versus Minotaur, epic. And you got Soldier Token. Okay. So pack 3. Let's see what's inside this pack. I was trying to flip the rare. I think it's the 4th one. Let's see if I did that correctly. All right. So Tavern Swindler. Human Rogue. Pay 3 life. Flip a coin. If you win the flip, you gain 6 life. So 50-50 chance you lose 3 life or you gain 6. You think that's something that you'd be playing? Look at the art on that one. Okay. Hellfire Emulator, Tide Skimmer, Teferi's Protege, Skeleton Archer, the Wall of Runes again, Blood Glutton, Garruk's Gorehorn, Tome Anima, Vanilla Pegasus, okay, Clash Through, Frantic Inventory, and this might be the rare. No, it's a zombie token. I think this... Okay. I've got it mixed up. Sorry. Okay, we've got a foil Teferi's Protege, and our rare will be a Hooded Blightfang. Alright. So this card is interesting. 3 to cast, 1/4 Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch attacks, each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain a life. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. I can see this card being played in Hapatra. It'll actually be a good card to add to a Hapatra deck because she does a lot of 1/1 Death Touch sneakies. So that'd be quite cool to jam into a Hapatra deck. All right. Pack 4. Get this thing opened up. Yep. So I think it was like 4. Okay. Enthralling Hold, Bolt Hound, Frost Breath, or the black version, Bad Breath. They should actually make a card named Bad Breath, and I think it would be black. Black-green, maybe Golgari. That would be a good color. Run Afoul, Silent Dart, Scorching Dragonfire, Forgotten Sentinel, Mind Rot. This card's been printed quite a lot. I've seen it in a lot of sets. Deathbloom Thallid. Okay. Dogs. Okay, so actually there have been a lot of dogs being printed recently, so it'd be quite cool if I get a Ren and Siri here. Whoops, sorry. So I'm just recording on my phone, and that actually got cut there because the I don't know recording size was reached. But anyway, I was just saying that the Alpine Watchdog, they've done a lot of dogs now. So they've changed hound to dog. So they're actually going to be supporting dog as a tribal theme now. So that's actually quite good. And hopefully I can get a Ren and Siri here. So I can start making a dog deck, a dog themed tribal deck. Crash through. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn, draw a card. Alright. Alright, so here we go. So Griffin, Blossoming Sands, 9 lives. Okay, interesting. Hexproof, 3 to cast, 1 colorless, white, white. If a source would deal damage to you, prevent that damage and put an incarnation counter on 9 lives. When there are 9 or more incarnation counters on 9 lives, exile it. And when 9 lives leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Maybe an interesting card to build around. Can't think of anything to put this into now, but seems like an interesting card. Maybe in a Ren and Siri deck. And finally, Black Deal. Alright. Alright. Go pack 5. Alright. 2, 3, 4. Garruk Uprising. Actually, not a bad card to play in EDH. Great card for drawing. 3 to cast. If you have a deck with a lot of big creatures. Power 4 greater, you draw a card. Creatures you control gain trample. And with a creature with power 4 greater enters the battlefield, you draw a card. So you just keep slamming down big dudes and you draw a card. Plus they get trample. So quite a good card to have in your commander deck. This one, not so good. Lore Scale Kotal. Yeah, probably a good Simic card to put in a Simic deck. Daybreaker Charger for the unicorns. Actually looks like one of those old Nightmare cards that we have back in the day. Kind of like the same art. Goblin Arsonist. Yeah, I'm a Goblin fan, so that's quite good. Short Sword. The creature gets +1/+1. So if you had a long sword, what do you think that would look like? Finishing Blow. Whoa, look at the art on that. Epic. That is epic. Truffle Snout. Oh, look, another cool art. This one is done by Jason Kang. It's a boar sniffing out truffles. That's quite cool. Sanguine Indulgence. Lots of blood, drinking blood. Garruk's Gorehorn. Library Larcenist. Revitalize. Okay, so now here we go. We've got a sapling as a token. That's a nice, cool swamp, alternate swamp art. Okay, we've got a foil, Run Afoul, and then our rare is the Temple of Malady. No, Temple of Melody. All right, so these cards came out back in Theros. These are the Scrylands. Always good to get one of these things. Be good to put it in a Golgari deck or decks that run black and green. It's a good scry card. Tap land, dual land. Alright, so we're going to the last pack off the pre-release pack. So far, nothing too exciting. Just got some stuff there. Okay, we've got the Punch in the Face, Minotaur Dude, Waker of Weaves, Mistral Stringer, Anointed Choister, Skeleton Archer, Return to Nature, Cetizen Training. Look at that sword. Nice. Village Rites. Actually, this is not so bad. It's an instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice creature, draw 2 cards. So this one might be good for my Gave Groove Sports deck where I have a bunch of token creatures that I don't mind sacrificing. And for 1, I get to draw 2 cards. So that's actually not bad. Goblin Wizardry. More for Goblin tribal themed stuff. Create 2 red goblins. Goblin Wizards with prowess. Oh, that's interesting. Spined Megalodon. Okay, so I've noticed that there's a lot of sharks being put into the sets. And I guess this is one of them. It's a 5/7, 7 to cast, hexproof. When Spine Megalodon attacks, scry 1. That is a massive shark. And it's like chomping down on a ship. Rawr. Rambunctious Mutt. Okay. Actually, that art is pretty funny. That's what it looks like upside down. Oops, sorry. Yeah, but as I said, a lot of dogs are being supported now for those themed tribal decks of dogs. So I think that's quite cool. Burn Bright. Look at the art on that. Look at that. Ooh. You could really see the flames in the eyes. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. This is actually like an old card, Trumpet Blast, if I remember correctly. 3 to cast, and you get attacking creatures get +2/+0. So I think this is better because your creatures don't need to be attacking in order to get that bonus. And it's an instant, plus the art is pretty cool. All right, so here we go. Token we got is Demon. Got a Tranquil Cove. And our rare is Spore Web Weaver. 3 to cast. Reach hexproof from blue. Hexproof from blue. Okay. Whenever a Spore Web Weaver is dealt damage, you gain 1 life and create a 1/1 green Saproling creature token. It's a 1/4. And that is our rare. And we get a Vryn Wingmare for a uncommon. So that is the cards we pulled from the pre-release pack. Pretty weak pack. Sorry, yeah, well, pretty weak pre-release pack. Nothing crazy there. No Teferi, but hopefully we still got 3 more here, and see if we can find some Planeswalkers there, maybe Ren and Siri. I don't know. But 6 packs in, and quite underwhelming. All right. So yeah, you never really get value out of the packs you buy, but they are fun to open up. Battle Rattle Shaman. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may have target creature get +2/+0 until end of turn. Rattle, battle, rattle. Okay. Chrome Replicator, Colossal Dreadmaw. That's a massive dinosaur chasing a ship. That's huge. Walking Corpse. Mistral Singer, Rookie Mistake. Warded Battlements, Infernal Scarring, Ranger's Guile, Chandra's Magmut. Another dog. Roaming Ghostlight, Gnarled Sage, and Goblin Wizard token. Okay, let's see. Got another Tranquil Cove and Transmogrify. Okay, so this is kind of like a polymorph style card. You know, you exile a creature, and then the controller reveals the top card of the library until they reveal a creature card, and they put the card into the battlefield, shuffle the rest. So it's kind of like a polymorph blue card, but they have it in red now. Interesting. And we've got Hellkite Punisher. Okay, so still not getting any crazy pulls yet. Down to the last 2 packs. Man, why are these things so hard to open? There we go. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put that back there. So we've got a Pestilent Haze, Riddle Form, Warden of the Woods, Gloom Sower, Turn to Slag, Alchemist Gift, Life Goes On, Obladi, Oblada, Frantic Inventory, another dog, Citizen Training, Gale Swooper, Destructive Tampering, an Arena card, Dismal Blackwater, and we will get a foil Frantic Inventory. And for the rare, ooh, Mangara, the Diplomat. So this is actually not bad because white is severely supported in terms of card draw and so at least this is Wizards trying to address that issue. I remember hearing Mark Rosewater saying that yeah, they have acknowledged that white is severely lacking in card draw and ramp, and so I guess this is their answer to that. So it's good to see some support here. So Mangara, the Diplomat, 3 generic, 1 white, legendary human cleric, lifelink. Whenever an opponent attacks creatures, if two or sorry, whenever an opponent attacks with creatures, if 2 or more of those creatures are attacking you or a planeswalker you control, draw a card. Sweet. Whenever an opponent casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. Sweet, and that happens a lot in Commander. So good opportunity for white to have card draw finally, and it's a 2/4 body, so not that bad. So okay, we got a first mythic out of what this is like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th pack. Finally got a decent card, and lucky last. Hopefully we can get something, another mythic. That would be pretty cool. Probably not going to happen, but hopefully we get a nice rare. That's the last one to close it out. Okay. All right, Warden of the Woods, last pack. Okay, let's see what we get. Indulging Patrician, Turn to Slag, Gloomsower, Full Dalian Arcanist, Frantic Inventory, another dog, Fur of the Bitten, Destructive Tampering, Hunter's Edge, Scorching Dragonfire, Drowsing Pteranodon. Okay, here we go. So we got another Soldier token, our dual life gain land, and finally Thieves Guild Enforcer. 1 to cast, flash. When Thieves Guild Enforcer or another rogue enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent mills 2 cards. So it's actually interesting because mill is now a keyword in M21. That is something that has been used by players going back to the millstone, which is putting cards from your library to the graveyard. But it's good to see that it's keyworded now. As long as your opponent has 8 or more cards in your graveyard, Thieves Guild Enforcer gets +2/+1 and Death Touch. Okay. And Griffin Airy. Okay, so cool. So that is what we got out of 9 packs. Yeah, Mangara, that's cool. At least we got that one. Happy about the Temple of Malady, Temple of Malady. But some interesting cards here. I think this Teferi's Ageless Insight, something cool to jam into an EDH deck. Hooded Blightfang, yeah, something we could put in a Hapatra deck. So overall, it's okay. Not the best pulls, but yeah, so that's that. So yeah, interesting. Back playing Commander, and I'll probably be getting some more product, opening it up here, sharing it with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys again in the next video.